Okay. Sorry, I can't see. I won't be able to see me. Okay, we're going to talk about something called community leaders. Do you know what a community leader is? Have you heard of the words community leaders before?
I think.
Okay, what do you think it is? Give us a little definition.
I think it is whenever people, like workers, start helping people and start becoming a team and then do it all together.
Okay. Anyone else want to take a guess about what a community leader is? Okay, that's a pretty good description. So I'm going to ask you a question. Who helps us in our community? I want you to think about do you know what a community is?
Yeah.
Like the town that you live in or where you live or even like the school that you're in is a community. So outside of the school, think about like in the city you live in, who helps us in our community? Give me an example. Just give me one example of what you.
Malika helps us.
Okay. Okay. Think of outside of the school though, like in the city, not just here at school, but in the city. Who helps us around the city? Can you think of someone who helps us around the city?
Oh, workers.
Okay. What kind of workers?
The people who build food and who build like houses for us.
Okay. Who do you build food? What do you do with food? You plant and grow it. Who grows the food? What are they called?
Gardeners.
Or starts with an F. Farmers. Okay, that's a really good one. I didn't think about farmers being a community helper, but they are 1,000% a community helper. If we didn't have farmers and they didn't grow our food, then would we have food? Absolutely not.
No, it would just be poor and stuff.
Okay, who else helps around the city? They drive really cool cars with lights.
Engineer?
Engineers, they build things. But think about they drive around the city in a car and they have lights on them. Sometimes they drive really big trucks that are red.
A taxi?
No, our taxi's red. Think about they're really big trucks and they spray water and they're red. Okay.
Firefighters?
A firefighter. There we go. Okay, so we said farmers, firefighters. What's another person that helps us around the community, David? They also drive really cool cars that have lights.
The cops.
Okay, police officers. Okay, can you think of another one?
Ambulance.
Okay, EMTs. That's a good one. I didn't think about that one either. So we said farmers, we said cops, firefighters, EMTs, or people that help us in the medical field, or also doctors would line up with that.
And
okay.
We also forgot nurses.
Nurses, they also line up with doctors. Good. So those are community leaders. They help us in our community to keep us safe, to keep us healthy, to grow our food. They help us with a lot of different things, right? Okay, so I want you to think of a community leader in your brain, and I want you to draw a quick picture of a community leader. Yes, it could be anyone that we just talked about, or if you think of a different one. So we said farmers, we said doctor, we said firefighters, police officers, nurses. Those are all teachers. Do you think a teacher is a community, helps us in the community?
Yeah.
Yes,
they make us smart.
They make you smart. So I want you to pick a community leader that we talked about, and I want you to draw a quick picture.
I'm just doing a firefighter. I can't even think of one, so. I forgot how they look.
That's okay. Just try your best. You're not going to be graded on the picture. We're just going to chat about it. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes.
Can I go get another marker?
Yes.
All I remember is that they have all their gadgets in the...
Perfect. No, that looks great. That looks great. Okay, about 1 more minute.
I'm done.
Okay. All right, you can keep drawing. I'm gonna talk while you finish up your drawing. Okay, so there are a couple of ways that community leaders help us in the community. We talked about keeping us safe. We talked about growing our food or keeping us healthy, which could also fall under safety, and also they provide education for us. So here are 3 words that I wrote, 3 different categories. We have health. So any community, we're going to sort the community leaders that you drew. It's okay if you didn't draw a picture. We're going to sort them into different categories. So we have health, education, and safety. Okay? So what did you draw? A police officer. So do you think that the police officer would fall under the health category, the education category, or the safety category? What do police officers do? Let's talk about that for just a few seconds. What do they do? Can you think of something that they do?
I have one.
Tell us.
They help us whenever robbers try stealing our money from the bank.
Okay.
Or whenever they start trying to take us.
Okay. So do you think that is keeping us safe, providing education for us, or helping us be healthy?
That's helping us safe.
Perfect. So police officers would fall under which category?
Safety.
Safety. Good. Okay. Now, what did you draw?
I drew a firefighter.
You drew a firefighter. And what do firefighters do?
They help.
That's okay.
They help people they take out fires so none of the people will get hurt.
Perfect. So do you think that falls under the health category, the education, or the safety? Where would you put it?
Safety.
Safety. Perfect, because they keep us safe from
fires.
Perfect.
I also will say
you drew
health too, because they don't make us die. They give us more health.
That's true.
For us to not.
Okay, I agree with that. Okay, so you also drew a firefighter, so we already did that. What did you draw?
I drew the military.
Military. Okay, that's a really good one, actually. We didn't talk about that. So do you think that military would fall under the health, education, or safety category? Safety. Do you think that they could also fall under another category for education or health?
I know one.
Which one?
For education, it will be the doctors and the nurse.
Okay, because they do keep us safe, they do keep us healthy, but they also can teach us how to keep ourselves safe and keep ourselves healthy. Does that make sense? So they could also provide education for us. Okay, so let's think about a teacher and as a community leader. Which category would they fall under? Health, safety, or education? Tell us. Education, because they teach us in a classroom, right? Or at a school or wherever they're teaching. What about, we talk about doctor? Which one would doctor follow under? Health, education, or safety?
Health,
or education,
and safety.
I agree, they fall under each category. Perfect. So sometimes community leaders help us in many, many different ways. It's not always just one specific thing, right? That's what we just talked about with the doctors. Okay, so now I want to highlight some important jobs that community leaders do. So we talked about many different ones. I want you to tell me your favorite community leader and why they're your favorite. Okay, can you go first?
My favorite is the military, and it is because they have these cool tanks.
Very cool. And they can provide education, they can provide safety, and help us to be healthy. What about you, David?
I like the cops because they don't let us get hurt.
Perfect. Okay. And so they fall under safety, the category. What about you, Ava? Your favorite one? It doesn't have to be the one you drew. It could be anyone. It can be the one you drew, but you can say a different one if you want to.
My favorite community leader is a ambulance, because they help people to not be sick or and be healthy.
So if there's an emergency at your house, they come help you. Perfect. Okay. What about you?
I was gonna say the same thing as Ava.
Okay, so you like ambulance people that drive, or EMTs is what they're called. They come and help you if there's an emergency or something. Okay, very cool. And let's see. I want to tell you that next time you see a firefighter or a teacher or a cop or someone in the military or an EMT, to make sure you tell them thank you for helping keep our community safe and healthy and fun and all the things that they do for us. We just need to thank them. Would you agree? Yeah,
Yeah.
great, perfect. All right, thank you so much.